What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. This one we're taking a look at the first comeback song from the boy group called Ace that debuted earlier in the year with a song called Cactus. To my knowledge, they were the first group to ever bring hardstyle to K-pop, and they did it really well. Definitely, I would say potentially one of my favorite debut songs of the entire year. That debut song was, maybe it was 2017. I just like for a second doubted myself, which is bad because it means I'm normally wrong. So I'm psyched to see what they're gonna come out with next. Are they gonna continue with doing the interesting things? Are we gonna get a little bit more hardstyle, or are they gonna change it up? Who knows exactly, but we're gonna do what we do in these videos, or I'm gonna do what I do in these videos. You're gonna join me as I listen to this song and give you guys my honest first impression, thoughts, and opinions, whether I like the song or not. So if that's something that's interesting to you, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. With all that being said, let's find out what this song's all about. They're still keeping the electronic influence. We gotta wait for it to kick in like hardcore and to be certain. But oh no, they are. They're bringing it back. I can feel it. Maybe it's not specifically hardstyle, but it's still that kind of like electronic music. I can dig that. They're going with another genre of music specific, or another subgenre. No, here it is. I spoke too soon before I wrote it off. These dudes, this music is, I love it. You just went from that chorus right there, where this, I guess, is a bridge, something rather, right? That hard style, electronic beat, and whatever, to a super relaxed verse. The super contrast right there to the sounds and the feels. Really good, and they're building back up to that chorus right now. It's like slow build up too from the very beginning of the verse. Ah, this is so good, so good. I don't even care. Like they could release about 500 trillion songs that are actually that would probably get boring, but until it gets boring and tired, before I get tired of listening to this kind of stuff. Build up to the chorus again. Oh man, it was like, I dig it, dude. Ace reaching into the far reaches of, like, EDM subgenres to bring out some stuff that you don't hear in K-pop, like, or never heard in K-pop, like, ever. Which I love it, man. This is good stuff. I mean, it's hard. How could I possibly How could I possibly deny, how could I deny that? Like, if you listen to my, how many times did I say how could I before I actually got that sentence started? But if you watch my videos, you know that, or you should know, or we'll just say this, for anyone who hasn't watched my videos, how about that? Just set the general tone, that I absolutely love and will go crazy for groups that do something that is different, that even whether that's changing something up from what they've done previously, whatever they get known for or something like that, or doing something that is way outside the box when it comes to what we normally hear in K-pop and the different genre influences and sounds that producers and all that stuff draw inspiration from to bring into the music that we listen to and we all love. And Ace has gone like everyone does a little electronic dance, whatever, it's pretty typical, generic, whatever sort of thing that K-pop groups do at the very base level. Of course, everyone goes a little deeper and they put their own twists and spins and whatever on it, and they make it their own sort of thing. But Ace has gone like, we see your like synth pop, we see your little retro-ish thing, we see your whatever it is that you want to call it, your tropical house, your deep house, whatever electronic genres you're with, and we're gonna go with hardstyle. We're gonna go bring up a different genre of EDM, of dance music, of electronic dance music, and I love it. It's fantastic. It's great. It's something that is different. This one's a little less, obviously hardstyle, but it doesn't matter. It still has that, that feel to it. The portions during that you heard, like specifically the thing that you hear in the outro, and you hear, I think it's like a bridge or interlude or something like that after the first chorus, that's like that just like actual classic sort of sound and beat style that you hear in a lot of the hardstyle music, or whatever the genres of hardstyle even are, the subgenres and all that stuff are, and that stands out obviously, but the chorus and just the way that it feels and the way that the beat progresses and the way that you just obviously the beat comes out is still very much familiar and similar to hardstyle, and it's great. I think it's fantastic. This song potentially was, I would say, better than Cactus. I don't know exactly if I would say that though, because they're both like the same, but this one's different, I guess. I don't know. There's more that needs to. There's more, more that my ears, my brain need to take in with this song before I can like really comment a lot on the music. But I love it. I really do love it. I love the fact, that second verse after you get the little bridge bits with the actual like the classic hardstyle sound, where from basically the first beats of that second verse, they're ramping up to the chorus again. Like, it's a slow, gradual buildup. Not exactly something that is, or maybe they didn't do it for, maybe they had held off for a little while before they actually started, ramping it up. But either it wasn't noticeable from the very beginning, or they kind of, held it off and then it did become noticeable. But I think that's fantastic. They did the same thing with the first verse as well, where it, slowly and gradually, maybe not necessarily noticeably, but it still was, at least, it did grow. You did kind of feel like you're building up to something, and you get that a lot you get that pretty frequently in a lot of other K-pop songs, where like the first verse specifically is something that is, low, mellow, doesn't really, hint at the energy level and the intensity of the song that's going to come. And then when the first chorus kicks in, then the song just takes off from there. But what they didn't do, what they did in this song, which again, kind of like a lot of other K-pop songs do, is where they have a verse, or the first verse, similar like they did with this song, that builds up to the chorus, and then the chorus is basically when the song starts in earnest, where you get what the producer was like really meaning, really intending for the sound and all that stuff with the song. They just go. This one, they built up to the chorus, gave us the chorus, and they dropped back down for a second verse and built up to another chorus, and then did their thing. It's really kind of a little bit more, I guess, dynamic and interesting in the sense that it's going up and down and doing all kinds of cool and interesting things with the music. So that's all I gotta say. That's all that I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. So I'm gonna pause right here. I don't have a question for you guys for this video specifically, but I just want you to share your general thoughts and opinions about the song and music video down in the comments below. You know, we're building a community here that's all about having some free and open discussion about our thoughts and opinions, whether we agree or disagree. So if that's a community that you're interested in becoming a part of, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.